Hi YouTube, so I'm back making a video. I just recorded this freaking video and I didn't upload, so I'm gonna do it again, and hopefully it'll be faster because when I did it before it was like 13 minutes long or something like that. But anyways, I'm doing the Teen Mom, Young Mom tag. The first question is, how did you tell your parents and what was their reaction? I think I did a video on this before, but I'll do a brief explanation. My mom wanted me to get on birth control. We were waiting for my period. Obviously I was pregnant, so it didn't come, but I was having tender breasts and like cramping, and I felt bloated, and so I thought it was coming, but I guess that passed and we got out of the birth control phase. And then like since I was pregnant and I found out, and I was exhausted and I could barely go to school, so I was missing a lot of school. And then the school, I was ditching school. I wasn't being excused or anything by my mom. And so they had called her, concerned of why I've been missing so much school. And so she asked me, and I had to tell her then that's why I was missing school, because I was pregnant and I'm exhausted. And like I was in a foods class like first thing in the morning, and oh my god, I couldn't even stand it. I thought I was going to throw up a bunch of times. So I always wanted to miss that class. And then her reaction was that she cried, and she was like, I can't believe you let this happen. And then she was like, what are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know. I wanted you to help me figure that out. And then I don't know, she was just really surprised and shocked and crying and upset at first. I mean, that's a normal reaction. Like, you're upset. You don't want your daughter going through this at such a young age. And then since she had known, she made me an appointment for my doctor's visit, and at the doctor's visit I got an ultrasound, and so I was asking my mom, like, how should I tell my dad? And she said, well, show him your ultrasound. And so that's what I did. I took my little ultrasound and I showed it to him, and he said, whose is this? And I was like, it's mine. And he threw the ultrasound at me and stomped out of the house. And as he passed by my mom and brother and sister in the kitchen, he was like, what the F is she gonna do now? And then my mom didn't know I just told him, so she was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, well, she's effing pregnant, isn't she? And like slammed the door. And then that blew me telling my brother and sister, because he kind of just blurted it out, and my brother walked out really steamy after him, and they were really pissed, basically. And he was all, yeah, just really, really, really pissed. He couldn't even look at me. Number two is, was I bullied at school while I was pregnant? Nope. Like, people have the mindset, like, the right, how should I say this? People know, like, you shouldn't bully a freaking pregnant woman. Like, you're gonna get yourself slapped because they're like hormonal and all that. But no, I wasn't bullied or anything. But I know there's people who talked about behind my back about me. But that really didn't bother me, because all I wanted to focus on was my baby and me. Number three is, how did my schoolwork change? My schoolwork, starting out in high school, I was a B average student, just like did work to get by. Didn't really care, really. Sophomore year, when I was pregnant, I was A's and B's, and I was trying, but it was hard because I was so uncomfortable all the time being freaking huge and pregnant, and I had missed like semester exams because I just gave birth, but it was just like, I don't know. I was an A-B student. And then, this year, junior year, last semester, I got straight A's. So obviously Aiden has improved my work ethics and motivated me to do really well in school for both of us for a better future. Number four is, did people treat you differently or worse? Yeah, like not worse, but differently. Like a lot of people who I'd not talked to before really didn't even like, to be honest. Because, I don't know, they were like really not interested, but what did I say? I said this last time. I had the perfect word. I can't freaking remember it. But they would just like ask me about like, oh, how are you doing? Can I touch your belly? And oh, they like adored the pregnancy, even though like we had never talked before or anything. They were just like, oh my goodness, and blah blah blah, and like, but I knew like obviously that's just because I was pregnant, and that would like blow by and they'd never talk to me again, so I didn't really worry too much about those types of people. Um, Number 5 is, was I excited about having my baby? Yes, obviously I was very excited once I found out and got over all the shock of everything. Like, I knew from a very young age that I wanted to be a mom and have my own family and go through labor and like experience childbirth and just have like my own family and everything. And so obviously, regardless if I'm 15 or 30 or whatever, 45 or 50, like it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still going to raise my child and be excited about things that my child does, regardless of my age. Was my pregnancy planned is the next question. And no, it wasn't planned, but like obviously people don't plan pregnancies, but sometimes people don't prevent them to the fullest. And that was kind of my case. We weren't very careful, I guess you could say. I mean, we used condoms occasionally, like most of the time, like 98% of the time. But yes, it happened. 7 is the father still involved with my child's life. Yes and no. Yes, he comes around here and there. No, he's not involved, like, I don't know how to say this in a not mean way. Like, he comes 1 week, doesn't come for like 2 weeks, and then comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes. Aiden doesn't really know who he is, but he's happy when he comes around, so I don't really know how to answer that question. He's not as involved as both of us would like him to be. So, number 8 is, does your family help you with finances? Yes, my mom helps me with everything. She does not want me to be working. When Aiden was first born, I got a job and worked for about like 8 months, made a bunch of money, saved all of it, and Aiden's got a savings account, and I have money here that I have saved, and I use that when I need it. But most of the time my mom was like, does he need more diapers, or does he need wipes, or like, do you need me to get him anything? Is he running low? And so she mostly buys everything, and then occasionally like I'll just go out and get him like something, or mostly she buys everything. She's really, really supportive and helpful because she wants me to be focusing on school and not have to worry about like working and taking care of Aiden and doing schoolwork and all that. And occasionally, Aiden's dad does offer to help or ask me if he needs diapers or wipes or things like that. And obviously that's very helpful when he does do that. It cuts like a lot of stress back from me having to rely on my mom, and cuts a lot of stress back on my mom for having to like supply for a baby that she doesn't need to. And then number 9 is, are you planning to go to college? Yes, I'm going to college. I am not gonna like let that slip by. I'm gonna go to college regardless if I have a kid or not. My cat's on my lap. Pause. I don't know. I'm gonna go to a community college here and do all my gen eds, and they have a nursing program that I'm gonna get into, and through my high school I'm gonna become a certified nursing assistant, so that'll help me make a lot of money during my senior year summer and like throughout until I get a really good job like after I'm done in college and all that jazz. But after the community college, after my gen eds and the community nursing program, I'm going to transfer to a university around here that has a bachelor's degree online, as long as you go to like the community college first, and then I'll move on from there, seeing like what my options are for like masters and all that. But yes, that's it for like the teen mom tag. The last question is if I have anything else I'd like to add, which I do, and it's about future videos that I would like you guys to look out for. I'm going to do Aiden's 15-month update this week. It'll be up, today's Thursday, it'll be up Saturday or Sunday. And then I'm going to do a nighttime routine because on my last day in the life, Aiden got sick and you didn't get to see what we did at night for our nighttime routine. And then along with that, I'm going to do a morning routine because I have different school day and weekend day, and I'll probably include both in that video. And then I want to do a video on single mom life and how I deal with it and like everything that has to do with it. And also a video on my working out because I've been having a good experience and results, and I want to share it with you guys. I also would like to film a day in the life after all those videos because I don't want to have like a day in the life and then a day in the life. But I do want to film another one because I love filming those. But I want to spread them out. And then I'm not promising this, I'm not promising this, but don't be surprised if there's a random vlog in there because I really like vlogging. So I'm gonna see if I can fit in vlogging like 3 times a week or 2 times or like 1 even, when we have something fun going on and interesting rather than just us being lazy at the house. So look forward to all those videos and the possible vlogs in between, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye!